I hope that kind of answers it, but we need to all stay on that and making sure we give people the respect and the chances that we want given to our sons and our daughters, regardless if it's a police officer or a regular citizen. Let's treat our people with respect and honor.
Quick question. You speak about transparency, and we respect that. I have a few questions.
Yes, ma'am.
What are you doing with the police department to clean out the bad guys? What can you tell us right now to make us feel more comfortable, to make us know that you don't just have a suit on, to make us feel like you're actually protecting us and not protecting them?
Yeah. I don't think of what I say right now is gonna, change your mind. I really think.
No, but just inform us.
But let me finish because I do want to inform you.
Okay.
But I'm going just a little bit deeper. Ain't so much of what I say. What the hell did I do? You know what I'm saying?
What are you doing?
And what I do, officers know. First of all, as a chief, you carry yourself in a way that you preach it. You don't get out here and disrespect people and treat people wrong or treat the officers wrong just because you're the police. Walk the talk, okay? That's number one. Number two, you have to hold people accountable. If they get outside of our policies and our procedures, and it's a mistake of the heart, mistake of the mind, we all do it sometimes. And what I'm talking about, okay, you may violate a policy that's really minor. You can roll forward. You discipline them and you let them roll forward. But you do not roll forward on an incident where somebody violates somebody's rights and they end up dead or they end up hurt. Or somebody's, doing illegal searches or planting drugs on some. Those dirty. You get them out of your agency. And that's the biggest thing that you can do, because the community has to trust it. You have to be able to see it. And it's just not, we train in this, we train. What's the actions? What are your actions as a leader? What are your actions? What are the actions of the police department, most of us? So.
I understand, but my question was, what are you doing? You didn't answer the question. What are you doing to get those guys out? I understand that you can be a role model, but that don't mean they have to follow your role.
Maybe I didn't answer the way that you wanted to. I want to be respected. I want to be respected. I told you some things that I'm doing, okay? Nobody's going to stay here in this department up under me and they violate somebody's right. So what I'm doing, to be specific, if I didn't answer for it, you move their butts out of the department, okay? It's not if you discipline people appropriately. You hold that line. You carry yourself. So when you're asking what I'm doing, I'm speaking to you, kind of what I'm doing, okay? So not any disrespect, but I want to make sure I'm clear. Things that I'm saying, I'm doing it. I'm not some person that just talk. And yeah.
And I don't take it bad. I don't take it in any offense. Like I said, I see you speak of transparency, and us in the community, we stand on accountability. So we use, let's say my friend Jalen Randle case for an example. We're using it as accountability. So we're educating our youth. We're trying to build a bridge with our youth and the police officers. So when I say, what are you doing? That's what I'm doing. So when I'm asking you what you're doing, you're telling me, I'm getting them out of there. That's kind of like an easy answer. Or you're saying, I'm being a role model. But again, that don't mean they have to follow your role. So, and with all due respect, I want in depth, what exactly what are you doing? You understand? Because what I'm doing is, we're trying to get the constituents together. We're trying to get the youth to vote. We're trying to build some type of community liaison to where, if something is going on and they have a warrant, they can maybe come to the community and talk to us. Maybe we can build some type of relationship with the police to where we don't have to have a task force coming out here killing our friends and our loved ones. We have actually a system in place where we can build that bridge, and it can be a easier, you understand what I'm saying? So I'm not trying to be disrespectful when I'm asking, what are you doing? Because that's where the frustration comes in at. So we don't feel like y'all doing, excuse my friend, shit. We don't feel that way. So when you speak on transparency, speak to me, but don't talk in circles. Speak to me, but don't tell me what you plan on doing. Again, I need to know what you're doing.
And I feel
if that makes sense.
No, it makes sense. And let me tell you, I don't know your name, ma'am.
Tiffany.
Miss Tiffany.
I'm just a constituent from Pleasantville.
Look, thank you for being honest.
A concerned one.
Yeah, thank you for being honest, and thank you for telling me what you're doing. I want to work with you. Those individuals who you bringing together, especially young men and young women. We need to be working together, having conversations with them. And you ask what I do. A lot of people won't see it.
Educated.
Hold on. Let me
I'm
explain to you. Okay? You have no idea the nights, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning that I'm talking to activists. You have no idea. People say, well, that's just activists. You have no idea how many hours I spend with parents who have lost loved ones. All that is a part of it. You know what I'm saying? But you're hurt right now. And you're angry. And it didn't come out as disrespectful. I don't take it as disrespect. You have to vent and come out with your true feeling. As we do that, this is an opportunity that we can grab hands, even when we disagree. Chief, I need to hear from you. But I also need to hear from you. What are you thinking? We're not going to get all the answers tonight, but Chief, what you doing? You're going to have my cell number when you leave here, because I'm going to tell you something. I don't need people who come in and just, like you say, talk in circles. I don't have time for that crap, okay? I'm busy as heck, okay? But I do have time for people who love their community, who love these kids, who's hurt and want to do something. So, sister, I'm with you. I'm not against you, and thank you. Let's sit down. Let's meet for lunch. You come to headquarters. Tell me, Chief, y'all need to be doing more of this, okay? Because all of us have blind spots, and that's something that we hadn't talked about tonight. I may have the best intentions of the world. You may have the best intentions of the world, but we got blind spots, and I need people to bring that out. So I applaud you, Tiffany. I really do, and I'm really looking forward to working with you.
Do you have a system in place to build that relationship and that trust with the police and the communities? Do you have a system in place? Because right now, us as constituents, we're getting it together. And we have some that don't want to fight. We have some that want to go on the other side. I mean, you black, you know what I mean when I say that. But we're trying to pull them. But with that being said, we need your help. Yeah. And for you to just come here 1 or 2 days, it's not enough. It's not enough, because I have a total of maybe 11 young black boys in my family right now, all under the age of 11. I feel like if we don't get nothing done, I'm going to be back in the seat where I am now fighting for my friend Jalen. And we don't want that. But there has to be something in place. It can be a bill. You guys can be more present in the communities, but what are you doing, or what type of system do you have in place to build that bridge between the police and the communities?
Yeah. Like I said, let's get together. There's a lot of different groups, but let me tell you something. Let me tell you what I'm lacking. People like you, and more interaction with young people. Where's that bridge? You know, what's the bill? And we gotta find that. And it's not only in this community. You say you got 10 or 12, whatever that number is. I don't care if it's 2, you know, but as we come together, we should have we got a lot of needs, okay? But I get tired of the same middle-aged to older people showing up, and we're talking about the same thing. I love them, but they not our problem.
Nothing being done.
You know, yeah.
Nothing being done, so that's why they're talking about it. So now the youth is involved. Now we're the voice, but at the same time, nothing's still being done. So now it's gonna be my 3-year-old son years from now.
Well, I'm telling you what, I don't know what committee it's gonna be or what group, what we're gonna name it, but I got you, okay? And I mean that. I don't say things I don't mean. I need you. Our department needs you, okay? But I want to get to some other questions, but I want to talk before I leave.
Tiffany is not just a constituent, she's also one of our community, one of our young leaders in the community.
She is a leader, and I can hear it.
Her grandmother was one of the original, founders of the community, so she has long longevity here in the community.
Good.
So,
thank you, Tiffany. Same thing with our community. So I hear y'all loud and clear tonight, and I know in Tiffany, Chief, what you gonna do? We're gonna set up forums until you're gonna be my spokesperson on that. We're gonna nominate you tonight, and we're gonna get you. I got you. But we not only gonna do this community, you're gonna help me go around the city with forums, and I want to get you and a group of your kids out to the training academy, okay? Because if they don't understand some of the training and more education.
I'm gonna hold you to this now. Anybody got this on point? Okay, let's go on this.
You young. I've been around, 55 years. But one thing about me, if I say something, I stand behind it, and I am, because
justice for Jalen. I'm steady praying, anticipating, still heavy laden. We'll never give up on this fight. We showed your mama in a dream, everything gonna be alright. Justice for Jalen, justice for Jalen. I'm steady praying, justice for Jalen. Oh, we never give up on this fight.